Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Capricorn December 2, 2021. Days are full of good vibes, especially since Taurus continues to rule and attracts money, health and prosperity. But some unique opportunities are hard to catch, and that would be important to you. You have a few days until the year ends, and when this happens, you would be doing a good match with your prosperity. You find the clarity of the day when you have a conversation with a person who would have gone through complicated situations like you. You would realize that you have confidence in those who have seen that everything suddenly turns upside down. Fortunately, between them, they find a solution. Today is a good time for, between two, to think better than one, with the regency of the crescent moon, which is in force. You have to set a goal for yourself, because if you open doors everywhere, you could not enter any. It means that no matter how much you try to do things well, if you are choosing several alternatives for it, you would not be feeling a relaxation in itself to solve anything. The key is not to let the Uranus retrograde influence make you feel like you are lost. A good day is shaping up. You may end a long falling out with someone you haven't seen for a very long time. This person has been very close to you in the past, and you will be delighted with this reconciliation. Time has done its work, and it is good to know how to forgive. Do your mea culpa, too, because in this story, weren't the wrongs shared? The responsibility for your health would become more and more visible, because with ample possibilities you would have had good results after you started a series of routines that made you improve your body and health. Now you would not have to give up, because you would have all the desire to persist in your continuous improvement. For you who are kind of a lonely fighter, this day could make fruitful your efforts of the last 20 days. You could be offered something like a new family. A home port where you can come back to rest from your battles. If you open up a little to others, if you talk about your needs, you will see that there is more than one welcoming land for you. On the health side, everything is looking good today. The moon and the sun are in a favorable situation and bring you a precious boost of energy. To keep this shape, limit saturated fatty acids as much as possible, no frying or cheese tonight, and give yourself time to do some sport. For endorphins to achieve their feel-good effect, keep your pace high enough for at least half an hour. And don't forget to drink plenty of water. Fortune number 7 is in your favor. Although you would not have the way to make everything improve for you, without having a clear idea of what to do. Stop insisting on something that has neither head nor tail. You could surely start over soon. These days you might look like a comedian who tirelessly rehearses his lines backstage but refuses to come out on stage. Everything is ready, the costume, the tone, the makeup. But all the same, all this should not remain in a dream state. In short, we'll have to go soon. Consider this was the last rehearsal. You could have gotten a few dates, probably around this time, virtual. But not by using digital methods. It means that you do not have the opportunity to fall in love. Now with this stage of distancing, it has been difficult for most of the people in the world to maintain love even with physical distance. But it is a good day for the moon to be in your favor. You will probably have the finest and most intelligent perception of the conversations and events that you will be associated with today. This feeling is not always very pleasant, and you may feel a little lonely. Resign yourself, the pioneers are also always a little lonely. Do not hesitate therefore to express your points of view and your opinions. It is the best way to avoid any frustration. For some time now, without realizing it, you have been giving silly smiles to someone in your workplace who returns them to you with stars in their eyes. If you're single, put your shyness aside and go talk to her. You will probably be surprised at the tenor this relationship could have. If you are in a relationship and this situation occurs, avoid creating doubts and tensions. You have the right to have your little secrets if it does not go beyond reasonable limits. Before your current job, you were devastated not to have it. Now you would probably be tired of doing it. You must bear in mind that not everything can be exactly how you want it. Therefore, it is better that you allow yourself to do what you should to generate good energy so that your activity is not tedious. Today Uranus retrograde could move your energy towards the negative. Blow the trumpets. Today is a great day for you, dear. Your efforts will finally be rewarded. You have worked hard to achieve this result, perhaps with the help of your loved ones or your neighborhood. Do not hesitate to share your joy with them. They will be all the happier to receive your invitation to eat in your beautiful veranda, in front of your beautiful fireplace, or any other project in which they have participated. You are living in a chaotic professional situation. Your bonds are strained with your colleagues and superiors. You no longer have the strength to attempt mediations. The problems accumulate without any credible solution appearing. The more time passes, the more your position becomes untenable. So you are considering changing jobs and thinking about your options. Perhaps you have already left your post now. Obviously, your departure will relieve you and bring you a salutary step back. You often feel helpless when a loved one moves across the country. The distance seems insurmountable to us. In fact, the sum of the kilometers is not representative. On the other hand, faster than the content of a letter, consonants, vowels, syllables fuse through telephone waves and on social networks. Always very available for your friend, you must show him that no matter where you are, the lucky stars will continue to watch over each other.